Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy. But his role in Golden State...
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And here's a look at some numbers for Russell.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thompson. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Josh Richardson. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Doris, league-wide scoring is on the rise. Offensive basketball is really being pushed.
Really, Kevin, we are treated to 2 teams with elite shot making, incredibly skilled basketball players from positions 1 through 5, bigs who can shoot it, guys who can put it on the deck. I mean, what more could we ask for, Kevin?
Russell, no good. Richardson outside. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Green up on top. Out to Thompson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Here's Harris. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Thompson outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Cauley Stein. Good. Nice job down low. First quarter, just over a minute played. Embiid inside. Cauley Stein defending. Second chance shot. Embiid, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Russell against Simmons. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Cauley Stein's got his second bucket of the night.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Thompson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got 8 points.
Listen, make no mistake, this guy is far from just a spot-up shooter. Klay Thompson adept at getting into the lane.
To the middle. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
The 76ers trail by 8 to the paint. And here's Russell, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Green. Over Richardson. No good off the front iron. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Thompson outside. And again, no good by Golden State. The 76ers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. 76ers moving the ball around. He makes that one drop, only his second in 5 tries.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Russell. Thompson outside. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 11.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Harris trying to get free. Makes it off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Russell passes to Cauley-Stein. Simmons against Russell. Now here's Green. T right on him. He dishes it to Thompson. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, when it comes to load management strategy, Doris, should coaches do it along the way as opposed to waiting until the last, say, quarter or third of the season?
Well, Kev, I think you can look to the San Antonio Spurs, who I think were the first to really look hard at what we would now describe as load management. And I think the one thing is you're trying to just make sure guys are prepared for the most important point of the season. You've got to win enough to get in the playoffs and be positioned well, but your guys have also have to be healthy at the end of the year.
Robinson down low. And Embiid with the block. Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
For 3, Harris drops in the tray. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson right side. There's Russell with the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pulls it from 20. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 12.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The pass to Cauley-Stein. Kicks it to Russell. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 1.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Burke in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Count that bucket.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Down low, goes up at the stripe. Spellman with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Pascal, guarded by Horford. Pascal, the pass to Russell. To the wing on the left. So here's Burks. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana. He can't hit that time. Here's Looney. Good work defensively by Horford.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Burks looking around. Russell with a wide-open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Pass to Pascal. Now Burks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Pascal. This one for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Inside. A three ball. He can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he finishes the break with a lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Passes to Spellman. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Looney kicks to Russell. Here's Spellman. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 4. And yes, it's good.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint. Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
Warriors trail by 6. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Here's Burks. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell, he's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that
Have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You've got Joel Embiid. Harris is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Ben Simmons. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Thompson outside, fires the 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Basket good. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Embiid trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Philadelphia, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
For Philadelphia, number 35. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Russell. Out to Thompson. Thompson is double. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's blocked by Scott. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Thompson. 76ers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%, and it's good for 2. He's got 25.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Russell looking around. The pass to Green. Over Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Russell against Simmons. And Thompson kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shoots from 12. And it's Russell missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's the break. Finished off the break. And the 76ers lead by 7.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Simmons against Russell. He kicks it to Green. On the wing, Thompson. And they get it. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Thompson's got 25 points in the game. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
The 76ers making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Looney. He's got 5. Pass to Pascal. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards. And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 31.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Thompson. He's guarded closely. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock.
And you look at the development of how Slay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
And so Thompson nails both of them. You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Russell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Scott. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Russell against Simmons. Passes it to Looney. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Russell.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
That we played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Warriors trail by 9. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Thompson is out there with Russell. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside, Green. Thompson up top, guarded by Harris. Embiid against Russell. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. And it's Russell missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now the pass to Simmons. From deep. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Klay Thompson gets his game going, there's nobody in the league who's more dangerous to a defense. This guy, when his shot starts to fall, runs as hot as any player in the league.
And with Klay, when he goes off for these huge games, Doris, sometimes he doesn't even dribble.
That's the amazing fact about Klay Thompson is a lot of his best games are all catch-and-shoot situations. His ability to be relentless in moving without the basketball and find the space. And do you know it only takes him 0.79 seconds to get his jump shot off?
You hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
It's good. 37 points for him.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Outside Robinson. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And a missed layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Shoots from 14. Pass to Harris. Shoots it up. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
That free throw good from Thompson.
It is so easy to like the easygoing Klay Thompson. This guy is so dependable at both ends, and he excels shooting the basketball.
The 76ers making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Omari Spellman has come in for Green, and it's Burks in for Glenn Robinson III. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Burks. Burks with the steal. Ripped away. Pulls it up. Back to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the paint. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Murray comes in for Richardson. And Trey Burke subbed in for Simmons. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
To the inside. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Russell. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 43 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
At the elbow, Horford. And the shot goes in. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Thompson with it. 43 points in the game. Spellman the pass to Burks. Thompson outside. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Burke. Count that one. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. So here's Burks. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Russell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Tipped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Plays it in off the breakaway. And he has 42.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
And they double up Russell. Burks against Murray. Back to Russell. To halt the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 17 now.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Shooting for Philadelphia, number 35.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Looney. Here's Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Spellman the pass to Pascal. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 8. Lets it go. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And no good that time.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Passes it to Spellman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Spellman's got his first 2 points.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take...
Good, that's another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. Here's Pascal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Baseline try, and the shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 11.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Russell kicks it to Looney. There's the pass to Spellman. And that one, good. Spellman's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Simmons. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Alec Burks. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Robinson. From the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now here's Horford. Defense right on him. Launches a three. The offensive rebound. Golden, good. Golden's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Russell finds Robinson. Rebound by the 76ers.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Warriors trail by 13. .105 left to play in the third. Pascal, the pass to Robinson. And that one goes long.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Fifth is D'Angelo Russell.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Tobias Harris comes in for Jonah Bolden. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Korkmaz. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Deep two from Russell. And again, no good by Golden State.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Good work there as it goes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Looney. Will it go? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
First free throw is good.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. High post, Embiid. From deep three-point range, and so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Simmons. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Philadelphia. Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Harris drops them both. Here is Russell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
It's up a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He lobs it up, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
Here's Harris. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Harris against Russell. Dishes to Green. Robinson for 3. Robinson can't get that one to fall. The 76ers leading by 17. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. A nice shot by Harris.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. There's Russell with the 3, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia moving the ball over.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
And he knocks down the first one. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Golden State. That one is no good. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
To the middle, Embiid. Sweet little floater. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And they double up Russell. Cauley Stein against Harris. Knocked loose. Richardson outside. Beyond the arc. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Russell passes to Cauley Stein. Robinson against Richardson. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Sinks the triple.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Warriors trailed by 19. And they double up Russell. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Russell. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Russell. And they're running. And here they go. Pull-up jumper. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Warriors trail by 21. In basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really since we came out of the half.
And he makes both free throws. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Cauley Stein. Robinson with it. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. To the paint. And here's Russell. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Timeout called the Warriors. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now here's Cauley Stein. Goes up on the wing. Russell, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greggy's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor as much as a scorer?
Well, you know how it is for us creative type, Shaq. We're going to make something out of anything you give us. You take away my opportunity to score, I'm going to beat you with the pass. Once you adjust to that, I go back looking for mine. The main thing is to avoid predetermination. I want to see what you do defensively, then I'm going to react off that.
You're reacting very excellent. You're acting so good, I don't even know what to say.
Guys, listen up. I just got a call from the league office. They informed me that Che is, this guy with this thing on his head he likes to call a haircut.
Hey, don't play my cut, man.
But this guy's going to be an all-star captain this year.
Oh, that's dope. Hey,
congrats, man.
Appreciate you, man. You sure? Hey, you a hater, man. Don't be a hater, all right? Yeah.
You guys are on fire. What's been the key to your success these past few games?
You know, Ted, we're just hot, man. The whole team. and we all heat up at the same time like this, ooh, forget it, man. It's curtains. It's over. Next team, let's go. We're eating them up.